Welcome back to IGN's live show, streamed live on e3.ign.com and on YouTube. Up till now, UFC Undisputed was the only mixed martial arts game available this generation, but that is about to change. Here with us is Senior Product Manager Randy Chase to introduce EA Sports MMA.
So first things first, we're going to look at a quick gameplay clip, right, that you're going to talk over?
Yep, absolutely.
So why don't you get that going?
Okay. So basically, this is Alistair Overeem, and this fight actually just happened in Strikeforce. It just kind of shows off the the realism in the side of the cage and how these fighters' styles are represented. In some of these clips, you can see there's damage. There's submissions with different submission fighters. We also have fighting all over the world, so you're not going to just see a Strikeforce cage. You're going to see fighting in Brazil here, like here. You also see fighting in Japan. This is a classic. We just announced Randy Couture and Fedor Emelianenko being on the cover of EA Sports MMA.
Right, awesome.
This is them fighting in the UK. So it's one of the great things about our game is you'll actually be able to fight all over the world with fighters from Japan, from Brazil, from Strikeforce, from all different walks of life. And we've recreated their celebrations, their fighting styles, their stances, how they hold their hands, everything in a lot of detail. The fighters themselves have actually helped us make this game a great deal, and they really lent their hand into making the game.
Awesome. Talk a little bit about you guys just announced this live broadcast feature, right, at the EA conference.
Yes,
yesterday.
absolutely.
Tell us about that. What is that? Why is it so cool? I'm really excited about it. I know what it is, but tell everybody else.
Yeah, but basically it's taking multiplayer to a whole new level. Where now people can actually you go in and talk to your buddies and be like, hey man, I had this great fight last night and I knocked this guy out. And you're telling them about it, but now people can actually watch it. So you create your fighter, you put your face on your fighter and photo game face like we've always have in a lot of our EA Sports games. And then you can take that fighter online, earn notoriety, and then one of our promoters will actually reach out and say, hey, we want you guys to fight on Thursday night, put the fight together, and then you can tell your friends and family and they can watch on Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, or on the PC. And you can fight for real fame and fortune in front of the crowd because you can win you win prizes. You can win belts and things like that. Like we just had a demo of it today where King Mo Lawal actually beat one of our producers to become a champion on the EA Sports Live broadcast.
Nice. So while you get the demo, our gameplay demo started up here, talk about the look of the players. I think Fight Night fans are going to see a lot of similarities, between just the way the fighters look, the way they move, their skin moves, the muscles ripple. Talk about the technology that's been brought over from Fight Night into MMA.
We were really able to borrow from EA Sports MMA or from Fight Night is the total punch control. So we took total punch control, we made it total strike control, and you're using the right analog stick for punches and kicks, you're really able to utilize that in order to to get all your striking done. And then what we're able to do from an MMA game, it's not just striking. So we use the buttons in order to make sure that we incorporated the takedowns and the clinch game, and moving people up against the fence and stuff like that. So we try to make the buttons very intuitive, so that you're always hitting a low button in order for a takedown or advance on the ground, or a high button for the clinch and advancing your position in the clinch.
Now you mentioned that you put this total control into this MMA world from the boxing world. Talk about how you made the controls work on the right stick for kicking, for the ground game.
We were able to take a look at it, and we were able to take some things from Fight Night, but some things we had to modify in order to make it work for MMA. There's a kick modifier. The left trigger is a kick modifier. So when you do like a jab like you would in boxing, that will be a low kick in MMA for kicking. When you do a roundhouse, you do a roundhouse kick, and depending on who your fighter is, those things will come off different. A guy like Kung Lee, who throws just crazy kicks, he's gonna have different kicks than somebody else, like a Babaluso Brawl or somebody like that, who's a more jiu-jitsu guy.
Right. Well, awesome. Game looks great. I'm excited to play it. When's it coming out?
It's coming out October 19th.
Great.
In stores.
Awesome. Jess, back to you.
Thanks a lot, everyone. I gotta say, I feel like learning MMA and fighting some guys on our stage right now. Anybody want to fight me? Yeah. Oh, you kind of you were like, I don't know. Yeah. I'd kick your butt. But before we get to that, let's give away another awesome prize. We have Assassin's Creed 2 to give away to one lucky winner. All you have to do is follow us on our Twitter @IGN and then answer us this question. Out of the Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo press conferences, which company had the best one and why? Please reply to @IGN and be sure to include the hashtag #Live2 so that we can keep your answers straight. Good luck, guys, and that ends our little run of EA Sports games. We're now going to switch gears and head to Renaissance, Italy for a little Assassin's Creed Brotherhood action. You won't want to miss it.